They won't warn you. They won't flinch. They'll smile to your face, say all the right things. And wait. Wait for the exact moment you look weak. Not when you are. When you look like it. Because in this world, perception is more lethal than reality. You don't need to be broken for people to destroy you. You just have to look breakable. That's all it takes. And here's the brutal truth most people ignore. No one cares about how much you're hurting, only how well you hide it. You think you're safe because you've done nothing wrong? You think if you're kind, you'll be protected? You think if you show your truth, people will treat it with care? Wrong. They'll study it, copy it, use it. Because the second they see a crack, they don't help. They calculate. Every tear you show is a permission slip. Every apology is a weapon in the wrong hands. Every "I'm struggling" becomes their strategic entry point. So here's rule number 1. Never bleed in front of wolves. Even if you're dying inside, you stand tall. Even if you're panicking, you speak calm. Even if you're heartbroken, you walk like a storm. Because predators don't wait for permission. They wait for signs. And you've been handing out signals like candy. Through oversharing. Through your social media venting. Through the "I just need someone to understand me" attitude. Let me be clear. Your pain is not public property. It's your power, if you know how to protect it. But the moment you make it public, it's ammunition. That's why Machiavelli didn't just preach strategy, he preached silence. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. He said that 500 years ago, and it's still the playbook. Because if they can figure you out, they can plan around you. If they can predict you, they can replace you. And if they can read you like a book, they will rewrite your ending. Predictability is weakness. If they know your triggers, they own your reactions. If they know how you feel, they know how to use you. And that's how most people fall. Not from one big mistake, but from being too easy to figure out. Let me ask you, can someone push your buttons? Can they guess how you'll react? Can they control your mood with a single comment? If yes, you're not in control. You're on display. The powerful don't speak often. Because every word is a map. And maps get stolen, decoded, used. Silence isn't weakness. It's strategy. When they can't read you, they fear you. When they don't know your next move, they don't dare make theirs. Unpredictability isn't mysterious. It's lethal. Because here's the reality. People don't need facts to destroy you. They only need patterns. And emotions? They're the loudest patterns you have. Anger, jealousy, sadness, hope. All of them predictable. All of them exploitable. So what's the move? Detach. Replace "how do I feel" with "what does this achieve?" Stop performing your pain. Stop narrating your struggle. You don't need to collapse. You need to recalibrate. You get angry? Good. Channel it quietly. You feel betrayed? Perfect. Use it to build silently. Because emotion makes you impulsive. And impulsive people don't win. They bleed. They beg. They break. But cold minds calculate. Cold minds observe, wait, and strike when it counts. Let your silence be the threat. Let your stillness be the signal. When people don't know what you'll do, they prepare for everything. And that fear is leverage. So remember this. The loudest person in the room wants attention. The quietest one controls the outcome. You don't need to dominate the spotlight. You just need to own the power behind it. Access is power. Control who reaches you. And you control who can influence you. You let everyone in. You let everyone map you. And once they map you, they know where to strike. Let me be clear. Your presence should feel earned, not automatic. You are not a vending machine of support, emotions, or answers. You are a fortress. And fortresses don't open their gates to tourists. You overshare, you lose control. You overexplain, you lose mystery. You overjustify, you lose leverage. Stop handing people the blueprint to your mind. They don't deserve your updates. They don't need your why. They don't even need to know you're watching. The less they know, the more they assume. And assumption breeds caution. Caution buys you space. Machiavelli knew this. He warned, power is maintained not through love, but through fear and necessity. You think fear is evil? No, it's efficient. You don't have to be a tyrant. You just have to be unreadable. Because once they think they've figured you out, they stop respecting you. They start planning your replacement. And here's the dangerous part. People don't betray you when they hate you. They betray you when they think they can. So what do? Limit access. Speak only when necessary. Let silence become your signature. Let presence become a privilege. Let them chase your attention. Let them question your motives. Let them fill in the blanks with fear, not familiarity. When people can't predict you, they stop playing games. When they don't know what you're capable of, they assume the worst. And sometimes, that assumption is more powerful than any truth. So ask yourself, do they know too much? Do they see too often? Do they hear every thought you have? If the answer is yes, you're not untouchable. You're exposed. Disappear in plain sight. Be present, but never obvious. Be kind, but never transparent. Be real, but never easy to read. You don't have to hide. You have to withhold. Mystery doesn't repel power. It creates it. Let's talk about loyalty. The most romanticized lie in your life. People aren't loyal to you. They're loyal to what you offer. Status, access, protection, leverage. And the moment you stop giving that, they shift. They vanish. They strike. You've seen it before. The longtime friend who changed when your spotlight dimmed. The partner who said forever until you needed help. The team who cheered you on until you stumbled. That's not betrayal. That's reality. So stop expecting loyalty from people who only love your position and start building systems they can't operate without. Here's the move. Don't chase loyalty. Build leverage. When people need you, they obey. When they admire you, they hesitate. When they fear crossing you, they stay. You don't get that from being liked. You get that from being indispensable or untouchable. And never forget, the moment they feel like they can survive without you, they'll test what life looks like without you. That's why you keep control. You don't beg. You don't warn. You don't explain. You prepare, position, strike. And when you do strike, you don't leave wounds. You leave absence. You don't burn bridges. You remove the terrain. Because half measures invite revenge. But total silence leaves no direction to fire back. You must be the person who walks away and makes the entire room collapse behind them. No threats, no noise, just dominance. And here's the last thing no one tells you. The most dangerous man in the room isn't the one shouting. It's the one watching, thinking, waiting. Power isn't about attention. It's about influence without exposure. So disappear in plain sight. Stop chasing applause. Let others hold the spotlight. You hold the strings. Let them speak loudly. You move silently. Let them wear the crown. You own the kingdom. You don't need them to see you. You need them to imagine what you might do next. Because that imagination, that fear of the unknown, that's your sword. That's your armor. That's how you become untouchable. Now answer this honestly. Are you still trying to be liked? Or are you building power? Are you still reacting to attacks? Or preparing your advantage? Are you waiting to be understood? Or learning to be unreadable? If this hit you like a wake-up call, don't scroll past it. Comment right now. I choose power over comfort. Smash that subscribe button. Because the next lesson, it's not just truth. It's training. This isn't a channel for sympathy. It's a channel for strategy. And if you're still here, you've already chosen your side. See you in the shadows.